So what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? It's your boy GR8JSM. Oh, you notice anything different? Does anything look any different to you? This episode's not gonna be in 4K. And yeah, I look a mess. I look terrible. Just got done doing my morning run, got back in the house, took a shower, and just wanted to make a video. I'm not gonna shoot this video in 4K. I'm gonna shoot this video in 1080. Two big reasons. One, I like the autofocus. Like, I feel like it tracks me better when I'm in 1080 as opposed to 4K. And then two, leave a comment down below. Are you watching this in 4K? You know, like if you're watching this on your phone, unless you have, I think, like a Sony phone, you're not watching it in 4K. And if you're watching it on the TV, you're not leaving a comment. But if you're watching this on your computer, does your computer support 4K video? Do you have a 4K monitor? I know there's probably at least one person who might, the unknown gamer. Salute. If you're not watching this in 4K, does the 4K even matter? I've done videos in 4K and they haven't done any better than the videos that I've done in 1080. That's that. So let's get into the video. First things first, I got a new phone, right? I got the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. All right, watch this. Bow, right? There's a picture. Bow, different picture. Bow, different picture. Bow, different picture. It's so cool that you could have multiple pictures as the lock screen on your phone. And my old phone, the A50, it's cool. You know, got the video lock screen, but it's always the same video lock screen. I haven't tried to put a video on here just because I thought it was cool. But let's take a look at the difference between these two phones, okay? So you've got one with a notch and one with a little circle. As a matter of fact, let's open up both of these. So I haven't turned this one on in a while, so phone is still loading. But this one I actually bought from Xfinity, and this one I bought directly from Samsung. I've tried to make the home screens look as similar as possible. The one thing that I missed about having you know, a flagship S device is the apps edge. So the apps edge, I think, is one of the coolest things that you could have on the phone because it allows me to free up my home screen. Now, you see that I still have like the little Google search on there, and I also have the game launcher. The reason why I put the game launcher on there is because I just got the SteelSeries controller, and when I plug when I have it connected through Bluetooth, I can just go ahead and navigate with the thumbsticks, open up game launcher, get right into like Fortnite. I think Fortnite's the only one that it supports. Everything else is just not supported. But on my A50, I can't do that. You know, I can't, like, all my apps are right on the home screen. Like, all the apps are just right there, and it kind of limits, I don't know, I mean, they look almost identical, but one has apps and the other one has more widgets. Not a bad idea. Now, here's the big difference. The A50, it costs you a little bit of money. That S20 Plus, it's gonna cost you a grip. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I mean, if you wanna ball, you're gonna ball. The biggest question is, do I notice a difference in the day-to-day things? And for the majority, no. I mean, a smartphone is a smartphone. I can make my calls, I can listen to podcasts, the Wi-Fi is fine. Even the service. Now, I have Xfinity Mobile, and this one is technically a 5G phone, the S20 Plus, but there's no 5G in my area, so not really the best example. The A50 doesn't have 5G, so what's the deal? The biggest part about the A50 that kind of bugged me was the lack of waterproof. I was always terrified because, like I said, I work for the cable company, and sometimes I'm out on the side of a house, it starts raining, my phone is in, you know, my tool pouch, and I'm listening to a podcast, and I'm terrified because my phone's gonna get wet. It's gonna get damaged. I don't have to worry about that with the S20 Plus. The other thing is wireless charging. I spent a bunch of money on that wireless charger duo. Yeah, I got my watch back. So I can charge my watch and my phone side by side. Also for work, I have the iPhone XR, which also charges wirelessly. So let's just say I just have both phones, put them both down on the duo charger, and it charges both of them while I'm asleep. I wake up, The watch has already tracked my sleep, and then pick up both phones, shove them in my pockets, go to work. Performance. Have I noticed a big performance difference between the A50 and the S20? I haven't, but then again, I also don't do a lot of gaming. I just recently realized that I could use Steam Link on my phone. Now, Steam Link doesn't necessarily use the hardware of the phone, it uses the hardware from your computer. So I can be in my studio and play games like GTA 5 from my computer downstairs. I don't even have to sit at the computer anymore. I got my SteelSeries controller. I'm playing GTA anywhere in my house. It's fantastic. But I didn't notice a big difference between the S20 and the A50. The one cool thing about the S20 that I do like is DeX. DeX it's fantastic. So what I could also do is plug my S20 into the TV with the HDMI to USB-C, and then use my SteelSeries Bluetooth controller to play GTA on a big screen TV while sitting in a chair. And I'm playing all this from, my computer. I haven't tried any of the first-person shooters like Call of Duty or anything like that. I haven't tried any of the fighting games like Mortal Kombat 11, but there wasn't a lot of lag when I was playing GTA. So what I'm gonna try to do is give those things a shot and see how I like them. If you want to hear more about that, keep up with me on Instagram. I'm on there all the time. I'm going to be a lot more active than I've been before. But what do you guys think about the new S20 series? Not just the S20, but the S20 Note is coming out pretty soon. Now, hopefully Samsung will offer a good trade-in deal, because the S20 Plus is nice, but it's not getting old, but the Note is usually like the top of the line big boy, So if I could trade this in and get a good deal on the Note, why not? If you're gonna get the S20, there's a couple things that I highly recommend that you invest in. One is a screen protector. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this. So you see how there's like that little U shape around the camera? I've got one of those white stone dome glass screen protector. So the screen protector is called the Dome. It's a glass screen protector. The name of the company is called Whitestone. It's words you gotta break everything up to say it. Supposedly, that screen protector is top notch. It helps to prevent scratches on the phone. It helps to prevent nicks and all those other kind of things. Because of the adhesive that they use, you can use the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. Boom, phone opens right up. And that's pretty cool, especially on a $1,000 phone. I want to protect this bad boy as much as I can. Whitestone Dome for the screen protector. Also, D-Brand, not sponsored, but D-Brand Skin makes, this is a matte black finish. All right, I've even got the one for the camera. I don't know if you can see it, but on my camera, I also bought these little glass camera covers. I saw online that a lot of the glass screen protectors were breaking, especially on the Ultra. People were having, cracked camera glass on the Ultra, which I never thought that I would hear, but I've always assumed that it could happen. The other thing that I recommend is a case. Now, I got the grip case from D-Brand, and I got the teardown skin, Zach from Jerry Rig Everything, and just simply snaps right on. 8K recording, 8K, 64 megapixel pictures. A lot of people were excited about the S20 Ultra having 108 megapixel. I don't know why you need that. Sounds kind of like a waste of money to me, but to each his own. 8K recording, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't care. Like I said, I'm recording this in 1080. Most of you are gonna be watching this in 1080. I'm gonna upload this, edit this, everything 1080. We're not at the point yet where 4K is, really a big deal, unless you have professional clients, or maybe, you're a big time YouTuber making, a bunch of videos and you wanna make sure that they're high quality. So 8K recording, 64 megapixel pictures. The pictures turn out great. So from a camera perspective, it is a little bit oversaturated. You probably could tone that down a little bit in post, but my thing is, I'm getting into flatter profiles. When I record here on YouTube, anything to do with my camera, I try to get a flat profile. Why can't we get a flat profile for Samsung? Call it Samlog. And now we can take our pictures to the next level and beyond. Overall, do I think that the S20 is a worthy upgrade over the A50? Of course. Would I ever go back to buying another mid-range phone? Probably not. Wireless charging, waterproofing, just the satisfaction of knowing that whatever it is that I want to do with my phone, I can do. I don't have any limitations. To me, that's worth, the price of admission. But with that being said, this is your boy GR8JSMO, and I'm out.